Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Lord of the Rings draft here on the channel. Today, I'm going to be drafting, talking through all of my decisions, but before I begin, I want to shout out Wizards of the Coast for giving me a free preview account in this early access event so I can get this recorded for you a little early. If you would like to see a more overview type video where I go over top commons and archetype overviews and stuff like that, I do have a draft guide already posted on my channel. Okay, so what are we looking at here? This card is weird. I don't know if it's any good, but whenever you deal excess damage, you get to amass orcs. And you can pay 8 to deal 7 damage. So you just start sniping things. But 8 is a lot of mana. So I don't know if this is actually possible to do. It is interesting, though. The best card, I think, in this pack is probably Bitter Downfall. I've been very impressed by this card. Really liked it when I have played with it in this early access event. Urkenbrand is another sweet one. I think it works really well in red-white humans specifically. It works amazingly with Rally at the Hornburg. I wish I could get both of these cards from the pack. But I don't think I can play it here. I think Bitter Downfall is a safer pick. And I'm excited to see what direction that takes me. I think Fall of Kaer Andros is just too slow. Because a lot of the time you can just loot away your extra lands with like the ring bearers and stuff. And so I don't think getting up to 8 is really reliable. Though it does seem like a cool win con for control decks, so maybe at some point I'll try it out. But I feel like it's the sort of card you get later on. Oh my gosh, Horn of Gondor. This is a card that I actually think is amazing. Like, I am surprised it got passed to me because it's a colorless card. I wonder who's passing to me. Sometimes I'm getting passed to by Sam Black, who's like a really, really good drafter. So if he doesn't think this card's good, maybe my evaluation is off. But in my head, this card is great because you play it and then you just start activating it every turn and just doubling your number of tokens. But yeah, what else is in this pack? There's this guy, which I think is quite good as just a counter spell that is very efficient. There's Smite the Deathless, which is very nice. There's Many Partings, which is a really nice source of fixing. I think Smite the Deathless and Horn of Gondor are the two cards I'm thinking about. I will say, having like one of the best drafters in the world not want Horn of Gondor, pick one, and taking a random uncommon over it. Maybe it was a good uncommon, but I think this card looks really good to me, so I'm going to take it, and we'll see how it does. We will learn together. It's going to make my deck no matter what, which is another upside. Okie doke. There is Prince Imrahil the Fair, which seems quite good to me. There's also a Council's Deliberation, which goes well with like maybe blue-black. I don't think this card's very good. It's just too inefficient. So this card's not what I'm considering. There is not really a black card in this pack. Haunt of the Dead Marches isn't a card I want to take this early or really ever prioritize. So I think here it's between Council's Deliberation and Imrahil. Imrahil means I couldn't play the Bitter Downfall, and I think this card's really nice because you just play it early and then you get to draw a card later. So 2 mana draw 2 is just pretty straightforward, I think. Pretty nice value. Blue-black doesn't have a ton of humans is the problem to go with this Horn of Gondor, which is a little bit unfortunate. I wish there was a black card I could take, but there isn't one. But that doesn't mean black isn't open. There's this guy, but we'll just take this for now and see where it leads us. Imrahil is interesting with Horn of Gondor. Ooh, Gandalf the Grey. This card's sweet. I think Elrond is really, really good, though. And Elrond goes with the Council's Deliberation as a scry thing. Like, you play this on turn 2, then you play Elrond. There's 3 blue cards in this pack. There's also a couple of black cards. I think this card's a little bit underrated, maybe. The Ring Tempt is really good, I think. Gandalf the Grey is sweet, though. But I think I'm just going to take Elrond, just really good card, really straightforward to use. And after that, I think I would probably take... I would speculate on Gandalf, maybe, and then maybe speculate on Eowyn, or maybe take one of these blue cards. Maybe I'd take the Soothing of Smeagol. I want to try that card. Okay, there's a Birthday Escape. I do want to try just playing a deck that spams Birthday Escapes. There's a Dunland Crebain, which is a card that I really do like. Maybe to my detriment. There's an Legolas, Counter of Kills. If you scry, you can untap him. I don't love Deceive the Messenger. It's between Dunland Crebain to go with my first pick, Bitter Downfall, or Birthday Escape to go with my Elrond and Council's Deliberation. I think I found that my 3-drop slot gets pretty crowded, and so I don't really know if I need to prioritize Dunland Crebain, because like getting an Uruk-hai Berserker is totally fine in that slot. And I think I'll just take Birthday Escape as a result. I've also liked Mirror Guardian more than most, I think. Now there's another Birthday Escape. We're seeing some more black cards. There's a Shadow Summoning, which goes great with Horn of Gondor, just token theme, even though this is for spirits and this is for humans. We're seeing a little bit of red here, a little bit of black, a little bit of green. But we're just going to keep taking birthday escapes. And see how many birthdays we can escape. Ooh, Errand Rider. Nice, nice. I kind of wish I had Prince Emerhill now. Not going to lie. I did take Elrond over him, I think. Oh, no, I took Council's Deliberation, pick 3. Maybe I was supposed to take Emerhill, but Emerhill would be great in this deck. But I think Errand Rider's good. Errand Rider goes well with the birthday escapes, that's for sure. And it's a human. And another birthday escape. I'm just going to keep taking birthday escapes, and we'll see how the deck ends up. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Because if you can go through the whole ring track, it's really strong. This is an okay removal spell. This is okay. Scry stuff. There's another human, but we're going blue and probably blue-white maybe. We only have one white card, though, so we can really go any direction. We wield Fall of Caer Andros, which is funny. I don't think we can play it, though. We'll just take Knights of Dol Amroth, maybe. Or Captain... It's between this and the Fall. I do think this is a cute card. But I think we're just going to take the Knight. Wow, I'm shocked to see Stern Scolding. This card counters like 3-drops consistently. Like, look at my 3-drops. Both of my 3-drops are countered by it. It's not hard to imagine this countering a 3-drop for 1 mana, which is really good. Blue is looking open. Oh, baby. I cannot believe we wield this. This is going to be the sickest deck ever. Prince Emerhill the Fair is awesome in my deck. I have done it. Blue-white is open, folks. We are open for business. We got a Soothing of Smeagol. We wield this guy. We could even splash Bitter Downfall. Last pick black card, sure. Oh my gosh. This is a card that I also think is very good. So the way this works is it slowly kills your opponent. At the beginning of your end step, you put an influence counter on its scry 2. So even just scrying 2 every end step is okay. Then they can have you draw a card, and if they don't, they mill X cards and lose life equal to the mana value of those cards. So it just kills them over time. Is there a card I would like more? I would love Claim the Precious, but I'm going to be playing blue-white for this Prince Emerhill. If I get a Prince Emerhill that late and I already have good birthday escapes with it, I'm just going to play blue-white. I might splash black for Bitter Downfall, but I'm not going to splash for something. I really want to try this card too, because it looks really good to me, but it could be bad. And so I want to get that experience with it and show this card off to the world, because it's a mythic rare. So if you open it in your pool, I want you to know if it's any good. Horn of Gondor is going to be sweet with Prince Emerhill. We're off to the races here. We're living the dream. La Vida Loca. Ooh, no, another Claim the Precious. You Cannot Pass is interesting because we can make legendaries pretty easily. Lost Isle of Calling, we don't have that much scry, and I think this card's just bad anyway. We're just going to take Hobbit's Sting. We kind of have this token theme going, and I want to kind of lean into that a little bit. Okie doke. This pack is bad, bad, bad. Now for Wrath, Now for Ruin's not very good. The Grey Havens isn't very good. Hobbit's not very good. Arwen's Gift isn't very good. I might take Arwen's Gift over Surrounded by Orcs and Dreadful as the Storm. I don't really want Now for Wrath, Now for Ruin. Though I do have a decent... No, I don't have that many creatures at all. Maybe I just tried Nimble Hobbit. Build a Pony. I do like this card. Because you just get to make it the Ring Bearer, and then it just... If they can't really block it. And it also just makes a lot of tokens to go with this Hobbit Sting. I think Build a Pony is quite good. It's like a 1/4 and a 4/4 simultaneously. I think Hobbit Sting is nice, but I'm going to take Bill. I want to try Bill too. Okay, there's another Prince. Easy pickup. Over Errand Rider. I'm not going to try and get Prince with 2 cards in the pack. That'd be insanity. Can't take that card. I'll take Escape from Orthanc. Cheap spell, combat trick. Over Dreadful as the Storm. I'll just lean towards the cheaper card. And now I'll take Shire Terrace over Westfold Rider. Let me check my curve here. Because I might be able to splash this Bitter Downfall now. It's between that and this guy, but I think I'll just take the land because maybe I do get to splash, and that would be pretty good. Scroll of Isildur. You gain control of an artifact. Then it tempts you. You tap 2 creatures and put a stun, draw a card for each tapped creature. So pretty reasonable effect for 3 mana. I think it's better than the Slip on the Ring. Because you can take one of their foods or something. I want to try it. Perfect. We get a little human knight with vigilance. I'll take it over the 1/3. So I can't use that to splash Bitter Downfall. I could try Wizard's Rockets, because that synergizes with Prince Emerhill and is a Bitter Downfall splash enabler. Sure, we'll try Dreadful as the Storm. So our deck is really coming together here. So if we want to splash black, we have some tools. Soothing of Smeagol, sure. We actually have a lot of Ring Tempting. So this is just a lot of value too. One face up and face down stuff. And the ring tempts you. Okay, last pick. That's kind of wild. I don't know how that happens. Well, that's the dream. We open up a blue-white gold card. We aren't going to try and be risky and like pass it because there's nothing even worth taking over it. Easy Pippin, Guard of the Citadel. Perfect card for my deck. It's a legendary. It's just amazing card. I don't think I'm going to need to play this Nimble Hobbit. This card's actually okay. Council Deliberation. Do I have anything scrying? I have Elrond. If I don't get any more scrying, Council Deliberation might be on the chopping block. This is an easy Pippin, though. What's my 2-drop slot looking like? I took Pippin relatively quickly. Normally I talk about the other cards, but I'm trying to figure out my deck. So I can cut, like, 3 of these cards if I'm not splashing black. What's my removal situation? I have 1 Hobbit's Sting. Captains of Umbar is going to wheel. That could be an okay card for my deck. I think I'm going to take the Banish from Edoras, because that way I wouldn't really have to splash this Bitter Downfall. Even though Bitter Downfall is way better, it's going to make my mana a lot worse. And with Prince Emerhill and Pippin in the deck, you really want to not have swamps, because you want to be able to play those on turn 2. I'm going to cut Nimble Hobbit too. Soothing of Smeagol is okay. But I'm going to try to wheel this guy or the Stalwarts of Osgiliath and take the Banish. Frodo, Sauron's Bane. I can't ever convert it into a black creature, so it's just like a 1-mana 1/2 that can become a 2/3 lifelink. That's okay. Do I have any better options? Now for Wrath, now for Ruin. I have 8 creatures. I could just take this as a cheap creature that can turn into a 2/3 lifelink. I think it's better than Knights of Dol Amroth, which will probably wheel anyway. Yeah, Frodo's probably better. And now I get a Stern Scolding. Or I could take Saruman the White. I don't think I really want Saruman the White. It just seems more inefficient, and Stern Scolding seems nice. Cheap interaction. Soldiers of the Grey Host is cool too. This is another 2-drop. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 2-drops. Maybe I'll wheel that guy. I'm just going to take the Stern Scolding. It seems really efficient to me. Beautiful. I got another Birthday Escape. Perfect for my payoffs. I didn't even really need to see the rest of the pack. There's a 2-drop. There's also a Knights of Dol Amroth. And there's an Isolation at Orthanc. I don't know how many Soothing of Smeagols I want. I don't think I want that card. I already have 1 Knights. Probably going to wheel the other one. I kind of want just more interaction. I might wheel one of the Knights. Ooh. This makes 2 humans. Ithilien Kingfisher is really nice, though, in some board states. I think I'd rather just have the Protector of Gondor, though, because it's so good with my Horn of Gondor. It's also Lost to Legend. I'm going to take Lost to Legend. This card seems great to me, because they just have a Ring Bearer and you just send it into their deck. There was really a lot of good options in that pack. Okay, there's nothing here for me. I'll just take this card. Like, I was talking about how I needed interaction, and then I saw some, and I was like, oh. Wow, lots of black-white token generators. Cool, we got the Umbar Captain. We probably won't play it, but we might. I don't really want to Deceive the Messenger, but I'll take it over these other options. Okay, I don't think I'm actually going to wheel the Knights of Dol Amroth. I don't ever think I want multiple Captains of Umbar. Wow, we wheeled Isolation at Orthanc. That's nice. Some kind of, I think. Kind of nice. Maybe I was just supposed to take more of these guys. These like growing threats. I think this deck is really good though. Like I'll be able to get ahead and hopefully just blow past my opponents. So let's just sort my interaction. So I have 2 Soothings of Smeagol's. I'm probably only going to play one of those, max. I think I'm cutting Council's Deliberation because I have 4 Birthday Escapes as card draw. Do I have any scrying? Other than the one I have Elrond, which is just going to be great in my deck. I'm going to cut the Dreadful as the Storm for obvious reasons. That card's just bad, I think. I'm going to cut Council's Deliberation because I don't have a lot of scrying. I only have 1 card that scries. It's Elrond. And I think that's the only one. So 3 more cuts, but I'm also going to cut a land here because I have so many cantrip effects that I think I can afford to go like 9-7 almost. Even though Lost to Legend is double white. Because I just have such a cheap deck. Scroll of Isildur. Is this worth playing? So I can tap 2 of their creatures, and then I draw 2 cards. So it's like a divination, but it's slow. And it also has a bunch of other effects on the way. And the ring tempts me. I think I'm in. Horn of Gondor's cool. Captain of Umbar could be cut. This is another interactive spell. I'm not really counting this as interaction. It's more of a counter. So I have like 5 kill spells, which is pretty solid. Palantir is sweet. So I need to make 2 more cuts. What's my creature count at? 10 creatures. I probably shouldn't cut creatures then. So I'll just cut the Soothing of Smeagol. Both copies, because I have good interaction. I do like Stern Scolding plus bounce spells. So maybe I would cut 1 Isolation at Orthanc. But Isolation's also the same thing. It like bounces to their library, so it's not card disadvantage. Yeah, I think I'm going to run it like this. Interesting deck. 2 Imrahils hopefully do a lot of work. I'll see you folks in the games. If you have been enjoying my videos and would like to support the channel directly, you can do so at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. Patreon is a place where viewers can support the creators they enjoy, so if you've been finding my videos helpful or entertaining, or if you've maybe won a couple of extra booster packs because of some of my advice, Patreon is a way for you to chip in and help the channel succeed. You also gain access to some cool rewards as a patron, like my card-by-card tier list for Lord of the Rings with my thoughts on every card in the set, and also drafts with me and other cool rewards. I'd like to give a huge shout out to the patrons who support at the credits level, but without further ado, let's get to the games. Welcome to round number 1 with this deck. We're going to keep this hand on the play. 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop. We might save the Errand Rider until after we play Bill, just so we get to straight up draw the card. But I will say, I made 1 change to the deck. I added in the Shire card, the like land that can like fix my mana a little bit, because I realized that it just helps me get colored sources, so I just cut an island, added that. Eastmark Cavalier, reporting for duty. The orcs will be repelled. The Rohirrim have long been friends of the people of Gondor, though they are not akin to them. I am going to save the Errand Rider. Hopefully I draw a 3-drop. No! You monster. Because every land is valuable when you have like ring cards in your deck. And I have a 5-drop, so I want my land so I can cast that. Oh, and this is going to work out splendidly, because now I get to play Prince Imrahil into Errand Rider. They're playing Grixis. I am representing your people, Boromir. Do not fear. My avatar is aligned with my deck. No! Oh, actually, that's fine. That worked out nicely. Bill the Pony is a sweet card. Ooh. I'm just going to get this rolling. I do not want that, but I do want this. No, I don't want that either. Oh, it doesn't mill the opponent. It mills me. Right. And if I do mill it, so they lose 3. Okay, I misread how this card works. I misread this for sure. It would have been better to go the opposite way. But this is going to be sweet now. I thought it milled the opponent and it dealt damage to them. But I'm glad I kept this on top to deal damage to them. I actually am going to keep that because if I draw Hobbit's Sting, I'm going to be happy that I have it. Perfect. Sure, I'll keep both on top. I'll deal 5 to them. It's a lot of damage. 5 damage. It's already done 8 to them. All the damage comes from this Palantir. Eventually they're going to have to start letting me draw cards. Oh, I really hope they give Willow Wind the thing. Oh, Lost to Legend. You beautiful, 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 beautiful card. I was going to say beast. But it's not really a beast. Hopefully I get to showcase the power of this card. If they kill Errand Rider of Gondor instead of Prince Emerhild the Fair, I'm going to lose it. Okay, there we go. I might just kill Will o' the Wind with this. I'm going to start by doing this guy. You shall bear the ring, young soldier. And then I'll just exile this. Because it's more mana efficient. I can Lost a Legend later. Because they have this card, so they're definitely going to make something legendary. I'll peck in. Sure. Perfect. They have to give me a card now because otherwise it's too dangerous. I don't want to mill out by accident, but I don't think that's going to happen. This is an interesting card. It did 8 to them, and now it's just drawing me a card every turn. Giving them the option isn't the best always. Okay, maybe I should have offered the trade. I'm glad I kept this food in play. Now they just have to let me draw every turn, because if I mill 4 cards, I could just kill them. Okay, I did 6 to them. That's pretty decent. I'm going to hold up my Stern Scolding. I'll put this guy in at the end step. Rewarded. Yep. Even just scrying 2 every turn is pretty good. I kind of wish I killed this on their end step now. I need to scry some cards into my deck, so if they try to mill me out, I just kill them. So I'm going to leave any spells I find now in my deck. So I can deal 5 and win. No blocks. I am worried about losing to my own Palantir. They willing to take the chance? They don't know I have no spells left in my deck. I gotta get it done with what I have. Which I think I can. Okay. Sure. And I can't sacrifice this food. Wow, I almost lost this game. The Palantir almost lost me. My deck is so cheap, but it also did so much damage. That was insane. That was a weird game. Gosh, Palantir's a weird card. I need to play with it a little bit more to figure out how it works, but I'll see you folks next round. Welcome to round number 2. We're going to keep this. Ooh, they also have the cool ring animation. No, not the Lancer. We shall play Frodo. Sauron's Bane. And then we're going to give him lifelink. That is only right and just. I hope they don't kill Frodo. When I was reading these cards initially, I was like, oh, it seems a little bit understated, but the ring tempts you is really good. They could have a kill spell. If they do, they get my 2-drop essentially. But if they don't, I start gaining life, so I don't have to worry about my life total, which is really helpful. Okay, cool. That's really helpful. Really nice. Okay. Perfect. So they can just block. And now next turn I can birthday escape, so I can start looting and I can sacrifice the food. I have stolen your food. Ha ha ha. And if they play something big and scary, I can tap it with my Scroll of Isildur. Isildur. The scroll. The scroll. No. Frodo. Birthday escape. Perfect. I'm going to save this birthday escape. Because this way, if I draw a creature, I can just supercharge him. And I have 2 draws next turn to help find that. And if I draw like Imrahil or something, it'll be great. Actually, no, because I'd have already drawn a bunch of cards this turn. I might just banish a Veteros, whatever they play this turn, if it's like a big 5-drop or something. What's up? What's the opponent up to, I wonder? What are they up to? They're roping. Maybe they're trying to figure out how I shouldn't draw 2 cards or something. I don't know, I have a lot of creatures in this deck. I kind of wish I had another one of the 4-mana 3/3s that like grew as I draw cards. Or Gwei here, that would be great. The 6-mana 4/4 flyer that you can cast for 2 less if you hit it. If you like draw 2 thoughts that turn. Huh. Did they disconnect or something? Very strange. Oh no, they disconnected. That's not very nice. I mean, it's probably just like an internet issue. There's no way they disconnected on purpose. But I wasn't saying that wasn't nice of the opponent. I'm just saying that's just not nice as a experience. It's just unfortunate on all sides. I was interested to see how this game was going to go. Because it looks like they are out of here. I did draw Prince Imrahil. I kind of want to save that for when I can just create a token immediately, so I'm going to pass. Maybe they're back by now. I'll just isolation it or thank something. And then untap, go Imrahil, birthday escape, make Imrahil the ring bearer. But I think they're gone, so I think it's a moot point. An ent moot point. Lord of the Rings reference, let's go. It's funny that they called him Fangorn Tree Shepherd instead of Treebeard in this set, the main ent that they talk to. But it is kind of cool anyway that he's in the set. Treebeard! The way the hobbits talk to him. But yeah, I think this game is over. My opponent just didn't finish. But I think Scroll of Isildur performed well. Card was better than I thought. Frodo was also good, even just in my white-blue deck. But plenty of birthday escaping going on. Plenty of birthdays. But yeah. They probably had an internet issue. We're into silver too. Oh my gosh, we're promoting so fast. Well, I'll see you folks. Not really, because they just disappeared. But it was a fun match in terms of the game, cards and stuff. I'll see you folks next round. Welcome to another round. We have the perfect hand. Turn 2 Pippin, which is really hard to deal with, followed by Imrahil into a card draw to make... Yeah. Ah, they are birthday escaping too. We didn't want a birthday escape on turn 1 because we're going to be using it with Prince Imrahil over and over. Make a little bit of an army. Birthday escape is great. I'll make Imrahil the ring bearer. You can handle the ring, Imrahil, right? But pretty soon I'll make this 1/1 the ring bearer. And then I'll start looting. And it's all going to be perfect. They have to kill Pippin first. Because Pippin can give this guy protection, which is pretty much the dream. And they have to pay the extra 1. Oh, gosh. Wait a second. Yeah. Protection from creatures, so they can't attack me. You shall bear the ring. I kind of want to find a room for 1 copy of the Golem card. Okay, we are doing good here. We've lost our Pippin, but yeah, 1 copy of the bounce spell seems like it'd be pretty good in this deck. Yeah, no blocks. If I can counter their play this turn, it's going to be so good for me. No, Prince Imrahil. I should have done this the other way around, so I could loot first. That was okay, though. No! That did not go well for me. Well, now I'll play this thing, because I'm going to have to figure out a new plan. Oh, gosh. This is not going well. I'm only going to draw 1 card from my scroll because I got greedy. I played it way too quickly. I'll force him to redraw that. I don't know why I'm doing this now. This is just a bad play in all senses of the word. Should definitely not be doing it like this. I'm saving Birthday Escape, though, because I want to make my guy the ring bearer, but I also want to have something to loot away when I do that. That I know I'll be able to loot away. I wonder if they'll attack into my bill. Okay, they did not. Perfect. Now I have something to loot away. You shall bear the ring. I've got the max ring, so it's dealing a bunch of damage too. Oh, I should have put it on Bill, because Bill can hit him for 1 billion damage every time. Lesson learned, I guess. I'm kind of thinking of holding Bill back on blocks, but Bill can just hit him for 7 a turn. That's a lot of damage. Oh, they're killing my token in response. Little did you know I wanted to make Bill the ring bearer anyway, opponent. Bill has entered God mode. Bill the pony. Hitting them for 7. Wow. Let's go, Bill. Attaboy. You show them. I know what they're drawing 2 turns from now. No! How could they? Bill was an innocent pony. Okay, well. They have no fear. No one fears my banish from Edoras. No battle-scarred goblins allowed. I mean, I had a lot of cards in hand. Got there. Man, our deck is sick. Our deck is sick. I'm going to see if there's room for 1 Golem's bouncing spell. I do feel like there's almost always a use case for 1 bounce spell like that, and the fact that it makes the ring tempt you is also very appealing. We're going to have all these cards. Sure. Okay, so the only card I'm really looking to add is 1 Soothing of Smeagol. What would I cut? I could maybe just shave a land. Like 15 lands with all these birthday escapes and cheap cards. That's probably too greedy. Maybe I kind of like Captain of Umbar. I kind of like having just like another spell. Because I feel like a lot of my cards are just low impact. I'm going to try it like this, and we'll see how it works out, and I can always go back. But I'm going to try going down a land. I'm only at 15 lands, but I have 4 birthday escapes, which do smooth my draws quite a bit. So I'll see you folks in the next round. Welcome to another round. We are going to keep this hand on the play. We might just jam Horn of Gondor on turn 3. We might just try to Stern Scolding some things. If I didn't have the Stern Scoldings, I wouldn't keep this. But yeah. Just counter anything I can with the Stern Scoldings early. Not want to fall behind. That is unfortunate, unless I can counter the creature they try to play next turn. So even though I draw a land, I'm not going to play anything. And you might be like, oh, you shaved lands and missed land drops, but I didn't draw the card that I replaced. They botched this a little bit. They kind of had the vision of playing this into this, and it just didn't work. Yeah, that's not the biggest problem card, but I don't want to let them fuel their food synergies. Okay. I now have something to do every turn. The Horn of Gondor is so sick. The Horn of Gondor. Okay, I will play Knights of Dal Amroth, because if I do this, I just make a 1-1 on my turn. And this thing will also work with the Horn of Gondor. And now if I draw a Plains, I can go this guy into Horn of Gondor. Eventually I will draw a Plains. But for now, Horn of Gondor will do Horn of Gondor things. No chance I'm blocking. No chance. I'll take 1 damage all day long. So I can just do this at instant speed. I don't even really want to attack. I know that makes me a coward. What do they have? There's no flash creatures. Oh, there's the... Oh, that's what they have. They have the combat trick that untaps their guy, I think. But I'm just going to start churning out Gondor tokens. Because this thing's exponential. You just want to activate it every turn. Because next turn I'm making 4 tokens. And even more if I draw a land. A plane specifically. Oh my gosh, it resolves. That's insane. We'll just be patient. You kind of need a lot of tokens, but like, if they don't kill it this turn, I make 4 tokens, then I make 8 tokens, and then it's just like, what's happening? Okay, I'll activate in response, so I get 4 tokens instead of 3. Every token matters when you're doubling them every turn. If they had that, they should have done it in response to something else, like last turn. Oh. So they get some treasures. I don't think it's going to matter. I literally am missing one of my colors this game. I've cast 4 spells. 2 Stern Scoldings, this guy, and my Horn of Gondor. It will not matter. I'm glad this card's good. There is still strength in men, as they would say in Lord of the Rings. So they just get a bunch of treasures. That's funny. If I draw a land, I can play the Palantir. I'm pretty okay just making thousands of humans. Hopefully they don't have the -1/-1 card in their deck. Sure. They just say good game. Yeah, they can't kill this. They don't have a board wipe. They're just dead to the Horn of Gondor. Yeah, that was definitely a good second pick. Let's be real. That was pretty dominant. I'll see you folks next round. Welcome to another round. We are playing against the exact same opponent. We're going to keep this. We need 1 land to get the Horn of Gondor rolling. It's the same opponent as last time. Hopefully we draw an island here. But we got to keep these on the draw. But, yeah. They are off to the races with their ramp. I wish we had an island, but we do not. And we could just lose really quickly. The early access event is not always the most players on at a particular time, and so we ended up matching against the same person. We're probably going to lose this game badly, because we didn't have an island to stop this thing, and we might not hit our land drop. Come on, island. Yes. Hmm. I really want to... I think I'll play Pippin. Actually, I'm going to play Captain of Umbar. It's a very disposable creature, but if it lives, I can loot to try and find an extra land. Or I can play like Birthday Escape into Aaron Rider if I do have a land. Whoa, they're getting rid of Generous End? That means they must have a backup. Good game. What? Well, that's weird. Huh. See you folks next round. Welcome to another round. I'm realizing why my opponent conceded last round, and it's because Captain of Umbar is too good. Sorry. I had to make that joke. Okay, so here Soothing of Smeagol is probably worse than a land would be. But we'll see. We shall see what we shall see. We have Pippin. And Pippin is a good Pip. In the movies, Pippin is so, like, always says really dumb stuff, but it's so iconic. It's hilarious. Oh no, don't kill him. He has Ward 1. Are you joking? Oh man. That's so brutal. Well, it definitely would have been better if this was a land. I cannot believe they had the answer to Pippin. Let's go. Stern Scolding. And I'm going to lose badly. My greed and my mana base. I'm going to go back to no Soothing probably after this display of dominance. Oh man, the worst draw. This is so brutal. Oh, they're just hitting everything. Also, this card's like unbeatable, so that does contribute. That's one of the best turns I've ever seen. They played this card gave their guys haste so they could make even more mana. I don't know why I played this card. It does nothing on this board. I guess I just wanted to feel alive. I'm dead. 7, 8, 9. Oh my gosh. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I was dead on board, and they did not kill me. They just wanted to do more ridiculous stuff. I understand. Yeah, I'm going to concede. Good game, opponent. I was in bad shape there. I am going to cut Soothing of Smeagol, though. Running that is greedy. You have to make some cuts in your deck, and just no room for Soothing of Smeagol. 16 lands it will have to be. Because if I hit a couple of things, I can just loot away my extra lands. I just got greedy. And I paid the price. I think I could have won that game. And actually, I can't. I can't beat that one card. The 4 mana thing. That might be the most absurd thing in the format. There we go. See you folks next round. Welcome to another round. I'm feeling good. We're bouncing back after that last one where I just missed some land drops. And we have a great hand. Emer Hill into Horn of Gondor. Isolation has performed pretty decently. I've been impressed. Like, it's just a solid card. Like, I think it's necessary in blue decks so you have some interaction, especially if your color combo lacks a bit in interaction. But it's been nice. Birthday Escape has felt great. Like, I have loved Birthday Escape. I'm just going to play Prince Emer Hill. I don't think a blue deck can do much about him. And I really just want to get my curve going. Oh my gosh, they're jamming. And this is going to go really well if I draw a land in my next 2 draws. Because I can Birthday Escape and then activate Horn of Gondor and then just make 3 tokens and win the game. It is a greedy line. Oh my gosh, they're Birthday Escaping it up. Beautiful, we did it. Yeah, this game's over, I feel like. Yeah, they can't win. Horn of Gondor is ridiculous in this deck. Oh my god. I don't even think of that as an early concession. That's just like that's just what happens. You're like, oh, my opponent played Horn of Gondor and has 3 humans in play on turn 4, and then they have 6, and now they have 12. See you folks in the hopefully final round. Welcome to what should be the final round. We have a fantastic hand here. We've got Pippin on the play. I'm not going to play Birthday Escape yet because I want to make Pippin the ring bearer. Pippin always deserved a chance with the ring, didn't he? I just like getting Pippin out early. Checks all my other stuff. Easterling. That's annoying. Okay, we're going to try the Palantir again. See if we can do some fun stuff. Scrying 2 every turn is pretty dang good. Okay, we don't want the land. They're probably going to mill it. Prince Emer Hill would be pretty dang good here. So I should have maybe put the land on top as a mind game so I could draw the Prince Emer Hill. So yeah, I think I messed that up. Oh. So yeah, I messed up that last one. I would like to draw Birthday Escape. They've taken 3 damage from that. They're going to equip this. Pippin is very good. You shall be the ring bearer, Pippin. I don't know why I didn't attack with Pippin. That was terrible. Literal freebie because he has vigilance. Sure, I'll take Frodo. Yep. Yeah, they could be at 9 right now, which would be a big difference. Wait for combat, then bounce it. I'll hold the land. Ooh, that's a good one. Great. Yeah, they'd be dead if I had done this properly. Gosh darn it. I still don't think they can win unless they kill Pippin. But they should be at 2 less life, or not have an orc. Imagine if they played a 5-mana 2/2 or something. Old Man Willow. But it's a star. Got the win. And the max win run. Let's go. That was awesome. Our deck was sweet. We got into gold. Oh my gosh, this deck was amazing. Oh my gosh. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, remember to hit that thumbs up button. It really does go a long way towards showing me that you're enjoying these videos. Subscribe for more content and comment with your questions, thoughts, feedback, all of that good stuff. And to let me know you made it all the way till the end of the video, in the comment section down below, leave hashtag the strength of men shall not fail, or hashtag Gondor, because that's a much shorter hashtag. But you can leave a longer one if you want, because we had like a really cool human synergy deck. We had Pippin, which is a Gondor type guy. We had Prince Imrahil, who I think is a Gondor type guy, and he looks Gondor-ish, Gondor stuff. We had like Scroll of Isildur and all this Gondor stuff. Horn of Gondor. This is maybe the most Gondor deck ever. So Errand Rider of Gondor. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and it was really cool to be able to do some crazy stuff with humans. I mean, honestly, Horn of Gondor was sweet. Palantir was pretty cool, and overall, really fun draft, really fun format so far. Huge shout out to Wizards of the Coast, as always, for giving me this free preview account in the early access event so I could make this for you a bit early. And yeah, I am having a blast with this format. I'm absolutely enjoying it, and so I hope you folks will enjoy it too when you get to draft it. That's going to do it for this one, though. I will talk to you. Oh, how about... I almost messed it up. That's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time.